Today we are going to show you, or actually tell you, what our cost of living is here in Cozumel, Mexico. And we're also going to show you what our apartment looks like. My hair look okay?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Beautiful. All right, let's go.
Welcome to Cozumel Every Day. Put on your flip-flops and let's go on an adventure.
Welcome to my crib, or should I say casa? Our crib. Well, I have to say, we could probably just stand right here and do the whole tour. We have a very modest apartment, but I will still tell you, we'll still show you either way. But let's start in the bathroom, since that's the only other room here. In Mexico, one thing that I really like, almost everywhere has a shower, almost no bathtubs. We really like the shower part of it. And one other cool aspect is they have a faucet here. So if like you're washing your dogs, which we do there, right? Do you get a bath right there? Okay. And other things like filling mop buckets and things like that. So that's very handy. I think that's a great ideal. But okay, there it was. There it is. The bedroom. The living room. Linda, you do some cooking here.
Yes.
But we'll show you where the majority of the cooking takes place. And if you'll notice, there's no kitchen sink in here. Kind of a little odd, but it's outside. But with the weather being as great as it is every day, then everything can be done outside like that. So the majority of the kitchen is outside. And I guess the worst part about it is if you have dirty dishes and it's raining, you just stick them out in your sink and let them soak until it stops raining, and then you go out and wash dishes. So our outdoor area, the dogs really love this little area. This is, like I say, where we do a lot of our cooking. Our kitchen sink is out here. I do all of my editing here. And I have a TV to watch our favorite YouTube channel, Cozumel Every Day, of course. And that's pretty much it. We really like people watching, naturally anyway. So we can sit out here and watch everything that's happening on the street, and there's always something going on. Do you like watching the people on the street and the dogs and the cats? Yeah? I see you have your toys out here already playing with them. Okay, all the prices that we're going to give you today are going to be in US dollars, but we're figuring 20 pesos to $1 US, and I'll put both prices on the screen.
Okay, our rent is $500, and that includes water and Wi-Fi. And most places that you do rent will include that.
And we are lucky enough to have Starlink here for our Wi-Fi, and it works really well, so that's a good thing. And then, like you said, most places do include water in your rent, especially when you're doing a long term. And a long term is usually 6 months to a year. Mm-hmm. Most places want a minimum of 6 months, but a lot of places like a year, and that reflects your rent also, because of if you do sign up for a year's rent on a lease, then it's usually cheaper than the 6-month lease.
Yes. And rent definitely ranges from high to low around here. You can pay from $500 to $2,000 depending on where you want to live.
Right.
We choose to live on the lower end, and it's a lot nicer for extra money to spend other places.
Well, but everybody always asks us, well, do you live right on the water, or can you walk out the door? No, we don't, but it's an island, so it doesn't take no time to get anywhere you want to go. So we can have water access all the time. So, okay.
Next on my list is groceries. We do buy a lot of American products because we have very good restaurants around here to eat, but sometimes we want Southern cooking, and prices are a little bit higher on things that go into those recipes. So our groceries are about $550 a month.
Okay, yeah. And like she said, sometimes on your American items that you would buy here, they do have a little bit of an upcharge because they know if you want it, you'll pay for it. Now, there's still a lot of things that we don't buy. What's an example of something that we just absolutely say no to?
Fritos chips is one of them.
Oh, yeah. $8 for a small bag. Also, Funyuns were the same way. You can find those here once in a while, but when you do, it's $8 a bag.
Yeah.
Well, we don't like Funyuns that well.
Okay, next on my list is when we go to eat at restaurants. We spend $450 to $500 a month on eating out. That ranges from a 200 peso meal, $10, up to a $30 meal if we decide to eat where the tourists eat.
Yeah, which isn't very often because the food's really good, but it's good further back too. So
more authentic.
More authentic is very good too.
Okay, next is gas for our scooter. Anywhere from $20 to $25 a month. Sometimes we spend less if we do a lot of walking. Other times a little more if we're going to the other side of the island or doing just more riding around.
Yeah.
Okay. Our electric has run here at this place we live now about $50 a month, which is not bad. We normally only run our air conditioner at night because we have a very nice breeze that blows through here.
Yeah, plus it's easier to watch people if the doors are open. So.
Yeah.
and the dogs, they love to run in and out. Every little cat and dog that runs past the road that they have to go bark at and see. And so it's where we are at, we are on a second floor, and we are facing to the east, which most of the time the wind comes from the east. So we have a nice breeze that blows through here, and so we don't have to run our air conditioner because it's always really nice.
Yeah.
So that's really reasonable for our electricity is the $50 a month.
I'm thinking maybe July or August we might run it a little bit more during the day, so our bill will go up a little, but it's really never been over $60 to $70 a month, which is great.
Yep.
Our entertainment, which includes just going out listening to bands, having a drink here and there, we spend about $200 a month, sometimes a little less, depending on the season. We're in high season right now.
And how much Linda wants to drink.
No. Okay, and extras. This is just things that we might have to buy extra for the apartment, something we have to fix, or just things that we don't normally buy that we see and think, oh, well, we want that. We spend $75 to $100 a month on that, sometimes less. And then our phone bill is a U.S.-based phone. We have 2 lines, and we pay $70, $35 each per month on that line. It works for us. Some people do the Mexico line, but we have AT&T, and they allow us to use it here.
And our internet and phone service works great through AT&T, so it's just like being in the U.S. It works the exact same way. I mean, we don't have any problems, haven't had any problems with it. And like we say, our sons back in the U.S. are still on our same plan. So it's cheaper to have all 4 of the phones together anyway. We could get a cheaper line here, but it's still very reasonable to pay the U.S. one.
Yeah.
So
it ranges from, I think, $10 to $15 a month here for a Mexico phone number, but we've had the same phone number forever, so we just really don't want to change it.
Yep. Okay, is that all of them?
That's my whole list. That totals right this month it totaled $1,970, and it ranges anywhere from that to $2,000.
Yeah.
It's just based on each month what we spend, but it's an average of $2,000 a month.
And so the expenses that we didn't put on there that you would need to think about is like when we go back, when we fly back to the U.S., we do that 2 to 3 times a year, and so those expenses are kind of up there. But that has nothing to do with living here, I suppose.
Right.
And then seems like there was one. Oh, diving. I like to dive. Depending on how often you dive, then that can be very expensive if you did it a lot. But if you do it in moderation, then it's not too bad. I guess that's pretty much it. We are in a shared area, I guess we could say, and we have a shared outdoor area, which we're going to save that. We're going to show you that at another time. So that's it, right?
That's it.
Okay, if you've enjoyed this channel, please like and subscribe and leave us a comment. Are you coming to Cozumel, Mexico to live, or are you thinking about it? You should start now, no matter how soon you're going to do it, because
Yes.
It takes some time to dwindle down and prepare for every bit of it. But like I say, don't forget to subscribe, and we hope you like this. We have 98% of our videos are done right here in Cozumel, Mexico. So if you love Cozumel, you'll like our videos. Thanks for watching.
We'll see you on the next video.
Buffering.